Today we are talking about purification, and I think this is the perfect time of year to be talking about this oil, especially as we are spending evenings outdoors and there might be things, buzzing around and being annoying. This is amazing. Amazing. I'll be sharing a little bit more about that. But anyways, Hillary Smith here to talk to you about essential oils. And today we are learning about purification, day 11, you guys. We have 3 more days left. If I can, 3 more days, if I can count my fingers. Man, I feel like when I first started these live videos, I was doing great. I was on it with naps and schedules, and we were rocking it right at 12:30. I even had hair and makeup, and now I'm still in my workout clothes. I got home from a walk with the babies, and I was running just to get this done by 1:30. But such is life, right? We're always running around. I think daylight savings just totally threw us off. So anyways, today we are talking about purification. I love purification. And the name really says it all. Think about it. Purification, purifying. So I love that it has such a wide range of uses, and it's not just for what you think, like purifying or covering up, smells and stink. It's for a lot of purposes. I love that so many of these essential oil blends are just for a lot of purposes. So this is a blend brought to us by Gary Young. He created all these blends for a specific purpose. And he's kind of like the godfather of essential oils in my mind. I love that he has just brought all these amazing oils and amazing blends to help support our bodies. So purification is a blend of citronella, lemongrass, lavender, rosemary, tea tree, and myrtle. And it smells very citrusy and clean. It's a great smell. And I love that on each of these bottles is listed the ingredients. And I love that what is listed is exactly what is in here. Citronella, lemongrass, lavender, rosemary, tea tree, and myrtle. That's all you get. I love that there's no fillers, there's no pure perfumes, there's no, diluting. You get exactly what is listed on the bottle, 100%. That is awesome. So purification is good for things ranging all the way from supporting your skin to making your stinky shoes smell better. It's that good. Purification is a popular blend. So sometimes when you go to order, it might be out of stock because it's so popular. And I know that's super frustrating. With Young Living, there's things that are constantly going in and out of stock, and sometimes people get really frustrated about that. And so I wanted to talk about that a little bit today, just because this is one sometimes that goes out of stock. Because I started to think of it this way. Young Living doesn't formulate their essential oils in a lab. They aren't all about, hurry, 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 get all the oils and cut corners and just to make buyers happy and keep things in stock. They are waiting for crops to grow. They're waiting for plants to reach the proper harvest time. They're waiting for them to be perfectly and abundantly grown in the earth, in the soil. And sometimes they need rain. Sometimes they get too much rain, like we've experienced recently. Sometimes it's just not the right season for an oil. And depending on the soil and where the crop is grown, can really change if an item is in stock or out of stock. And they have farms all over the country and all over the world because they want to grow those plants exactly where they should be grown, in their best environment. So they have farms all over the United States. They have farms all over the world, which is really cool. So sometimes they're waiting for that perfect harvest. They are not waiting on a lab to mass produce these oils. Young Living is waiting on nature to grow these plants that are straight from the ground. I love that. It makes me feel better when a favorite oil or a blend or product is out of stock, because it means Young Living is not compromising on anything whatsoever. And I would rather, in my opinion, wait for the best than to always have something in stock and it's not exactly 100% pure, or it hasn't been harvested correctly or distilled correctly, or they haven't waited for that plant to reach the maturity it needs to reach. So I really feel like, perfection takes time, and so I am willing to wait for that. So let's talk about this oil and its amazing uses and benefits. It purifies the airs of smells and invaders when diffused. So, if your house has some odors going on, it's perfect to be putting in that diffuser. It cleanses surfaces and items. It's a great non-toxic cleaning choice. I actually use it on all of our toys to clean them because I'm not worried about if I'm cleaning them, then, Isaiah or Sawyer are going to be touching them. It's a great thing for cleansing, baby toys. It soothes and cleanses common skin irritations and occasional blemishes. So it's great for those little trouble spots on your skin. Supports the appearance of healthy looking skin. So if you make maybe your own face wash, it's maybe a great oil to be adding to that. Freshens and cleans the air rather than covering up odors with chemical sprays, candles, and plug-in air fresheners. I love diffusing because not only am I making my air smell really good in my house and getting rid of all that, kid and baby and just junk that gets in the air, but it's good for us, and it benefits our health and wellness, which is awesome. It's also great for supporting healthy breathing and supporting a healthy throat. It is amazing, I like that word, amazing for immune support. Can be applied topically to enjoy summer evenings outdoors annoyance-free. Can be added to laundry soap or to wool dryer balls for a fresh smelling laundry. I love using it when I maybe have forgotten my laundry, which I do quite a lot. I don't know about you other moms, but I tend to forget my laundry, especially in the summer when it gets warm. And it's great to add to your natural fabric softener. It's going to just take all that junk and yuck out of your laundry. I love just putting it even in just the dryer, and it makes everything smell really good. Great for covering up all that workout stink that you might get in like a gym bag or your gym shoes. Great to add to the laundry for gym clothes. Really gets that stink out. Great for teenage boys. Yes. Removes the smells from laundry, which I already said. So it just has so many uses. I love that. So to experience purification to its fullest potential, you are going to want to apply topically. You can inhale it indirectly. So that's just you're taking your bottle, taking the lid off, inhaling directly, or great in the diffuser. So that's aromatically. Purification has quickly become one of my favorite essential oil blends, and I have used it for so many things. And it just doesn't take very much of this powerful essential oil. When I use it in my diffuser, I probably put maybe 3 or 4 drops, and it just fills the whole house really quickly because it's just a powerful oil, and I love that. I love that I don't need to use very much to make it work. So if you put a few drops in the diffuser, it's going to make your house smell great. It's great for after you've been cooking. It's going to really rid your house of those cooking smells, especially if you just maybe cook some fish or something that has a stronger odor. I like to make a little spray, and I spray it also in our diaper pail, and it just makes it smell really good. Well, not smell really good, but it rids it of those odors. And then like what I was talking about before, if you are outdoors, especially now after all that rain, I've noticed there's just a lot of things like buzzing around. You can make a spray in a spray bottle with witch hazel purification and add a little peppermint in too. Shake it up and you can just spray all over your body. Totally non-toxic, safe. Just don't spray it in your eyes or in your ears, but it's great for kids. You're not spraying their bodies down with like a bunch of gross, yucky stuff that's seeping into their skin. I love that. I love that I'm just spraying them with the supernatural oils and just witch hazel, and it keeps all those little annoyances away from their bodies. It's great for bladder support when diluted and applied to your lower bladder, or you can apply to your lower bladder, your lower stomach where your bladder might be, or your inner thigh. Great for a healthy bladder. You can also, with essential oils, if you have read my safety tips, you never want to apply an oil directly to the ear or put drops directly in the ear. But you can take a little piece of cotton, you can just even use a little bit of like a Q-tip, and put a drop of purification on that little cotton ball and just place it right inside the ear, and it's just going to kind of diffuse naturally, and it's really great for ear support. So I don't know if you have kids who maybe need some, extra ear support, but that is a great way to get those essential oils where you need that support. And you can then also apply on the outside of the ear and behind the ear, and that is a great way to use that as well. It's great if you have an unscented gel base, or even if you do have a scented gel base, shower for the shower. I just learned this one. You can add it to your body soap, and it's great for keeping all those smells and just keeping your body smelling really fresh. Great for the guys, great for teens. And then you can also add it to Epsom salts and enjoy a hot bath. If anyone has animal sense ointment, which is a Young Living product, it's great to add a little bit to that, and then it's really going to support that healthy skin. Animal sense is great for just kind of locking in that oil anywhere you need extra support, and it works great on pets too. And if you are painting or doing anything home improvement and you don't really like the smell of paint, you can add that essential oil directly to your paint, and it helps neutralize some of those, yucky odors. And then I recently just changed my air filter, and I just dropped a few drops of the Purification all over my air filter. So then when the air is flowing through that, it's just, neutralizing any of those odors and just making my house smell really clean and really fresh. So those are some of my, just how we use Purification in our house. I had a really cool story about Purification. When we first started using essential oils, my husband was like the biggest skeptic. He was always like, I don't know if it's going to work, and wanting to just challenging the oils. And so he was working on Matthew's car, and he came in just smelling like gasoline. It was all over his hands. It was just the yuckiest smell. And I don't know about you, but gasoline is one of those things that is really hard to get out. And I was like, let me try something. So I took a couple drops of Purification and a little bit of carrier oil and just rubbed it all over his hands. And then I had him just wash with regular soap that hadn't really taken off the scent beforehand, just to wash off that oil. And his hands smelled, it was funny. He's like, they smell like hands. And I'm like, oh, I know. And so that was really cool. It took out that really nasty, strong gasoline smell. And so then I added it to his laundry as well when I was washing it. And it just took all that mechanical odor out, and everything just smelled fresh and clean. So I thought that was really cool. So great, great, great. So many amazing uses. So I hope that those were helpful to you. If you have Purification, or if you're interested in ordering it, I would love to help you. I love that this one is also one of the ones that comes in the Young Living kits, and it's just a great, great, great essential oil. So if you guys have any comments or questions, post them below and I can check on them and answer them. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I've loved doing this series. It's been really fun. We have 3 more days left till day 14. So I have another fun one to share with you tomorrow, and I'm really excited about that. So hope you guys have a great day, and thanks so much for tuning in.